Hi, my name is Katrin and I talk about reducing waste by making instead of buying. Today's video is the last video on my sunroom remodel series. I'm really happy how it turned out. And the last video you saw me making shelves out of an old dresser and hanging them, and it looks really nice. But now you are going to see the final results, having a seat and making it as cozy as I want to be. I feel like this renovation really turned out amazing and really close to how I originally envisioned it. So I'm going to send you to my past self, and I hope you stick around to see the final result. It's Thursday and the bench is going to arrive today at lunch, and I'm super excited. I just want to do a quick cleanup before, so I want to clean this part over here. I'm just going to remove everything, so once the bench is ready, we can put it nicely and not worry about whether or not it's clean. I don't know if I'm going to make some supports in the ceiling. I would really want to do that, but I can't reach it with the ladder that I have, so I'm just going to ignore this for a while. And now I'm going to clean up everything just so it can be ready, because I need to get to work, and I'm just going to do this quickly. So in the lunchtime it's ready. So excited. Let me tell you what happened here, but first let me show you. How cool is that? Okay, I'm super excited, but it didn't went as well as I thought it would. Basically, I gave some measurements and then I said, so the width of the floor is 89 centimeters, and I was like, well, let's put that 89. But then I sent him back a message saying, well, I think it would be better if you just put as 85 centimeters, because otherwise it might be a little bit too tight and might as well not take the risk. However, he still made everything as 89, but it was not 89, it was actually 90. So he went here and during lunchtime, and it was like, well, this is not going to fit. He just said that he was going to pick up some tools and he would be back later. So while we were working, he saw a little bit of the feet to give that extra space. It doesn't look as well as it could because he saw some of the feet, but some parts of the feet. But I think it still looks okay, and I'm quite happy with it. I just wish, if you ever do this, don't be like me. Well, in my defense, I did send it back a message saying, well, you shouldn't do this at 89, otherwise it might be too narrow, I guess. Okay, so here's what he did. So this was all the way down, and he saw a little bit of this to give that extra, I don't know how this is called, so between the floor and the, and it also did here the same thing. So it did this for the 4 feet, and obviously that everything that I cleaned up, it's now full of sawdust. It happens. So let me just show you here inside. There was also a problem with the communication, I guess, because I thought that the storage would go to the floor, which is something that I would prefer. However, so as you can see here, I can fit almost my hands. I don't like this because it seems that it's going to get dirty and everything else, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. It's just, I never done this before, so I guess that I needed to communicate it better. But other than that, look. So this is how it looks. And I look like this, sitting here and happy. I can imagine myself reading here. So I asked him just to put an armrests just on one of the sides, because I mean, I'm just going to be here and I'm not going to go here because I have the shelf. So I'm going to be here and I'm going to be reading here, all happy. As you can see, I'm super excited, even though this was very stressful for me because I mean, I'm paying money, so, and I'm paying a lot of money, so the total was 90 euros. And for me, it's like when I'm paying something and that I'm not communicating right what I want, and plus I did send him back everything and it still wasn't what I wanted. I was a little bit anxious, to be honest, but he was super professional and he just saw this here and he was really, I'm going to fix this, so I'm truly happy and I would recommend him, honestly. So tomorrow I'm going to go buy some foam so I can make the cushions for this. I don't know if I'm going to put a cushion here, perhaps just on the bottom. Yeah, I think so. I don't know, but probably I'm just going to make one now, and maybe later, if I feel like, I will buy another one. I don't know, what do you think? I'm not posting this until I finish this makeover, so you won't get any say. I don't know, going to ask my mom. She's the one that always gives me opinions about various different projects and ideas that I have. So I'm going to ask her what she thinks. And I'm going to go there tomorrow morning, and then I'm going to the hairdresser. So probably you're going to see me with painted hair next time. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, see you tomorrow. And I'm also going to clean up a little bit today because there's a lot of sawdust here and might as well do it today because it's already late. I stayed late. I worked until late, so might as well do that before dinner. Yeah, I'm just getting this over with. Me again from the future. I really need to check after I shoot some footage if it actually recorded something. Anyway, so just for you to not watch the video, don't understand what's going on, At this time, I had ordered the cushion, the foam, but it didn't. It took a while to arrive, so about 1 week. And I got some vases for free on a group on Facebook. So there are lots of those online. If you look into your area, you probably can find one. And now on to the rest of the video. Okay, they are still on the bags. So here, so as you can see, it's my hands. And then she got me this one. I said that I didn't want, but she looked like she wanted to get rid of these, and I was just like, I can see if I can give it to someone else, and she was pretty happy about it, and I'm happy to help if she's going to give me so many vases. So, and then here, like these pretty big vases that it seemed like it was plastic, but it's not. And then this other one. So this is just the smallest one, but it's still a pretty good size. Perhaps this one would be for my living room because it's pretty cute. I don't know. So yeah, I just wanted to show you this, but I'm pretty stoked about it, and I just wanted to say that if you want to do a lower waste renovation, well, even though I'm taking, well, a really, really, really long time, you do have to have more patience to buy second-hand things or to ask someone to donate, because these things take a little bit more time than you would buy new. Like, you don't magically get what you want from a second-hand shop. Well, you could, but it's a little bit more difficult, so you might have to go to several shops before you get this. And I know that sometimes people throw away vases, so that's why I asked if anyone wanted to donate those, and someone replied, and that's great. But I think it's pretty important to understand that these things take a longer time. So I think for clothes is a little bit easier because there's a better selection. But if you want something really, really specific, and even if they are clothes, if you want something specific, it will take more time if you are trying to buy secondhand or trying to get it somehow. So yes, I'm going to go to work because it's almost 9 p.m. and I'm going to later talk with you if I have the foam ready to pick up. I don't know. Maybe not. Let's see. another week, and last Friday I was actually busy making these, as you can see. I will show you, but I spent the all day last Friday and a little bit of Saturday, about half an hour, doing this, and I'm really proud of it. It's not, well, perfect, but it's made of random jeans that I've been saving for years, and I always wanted to do something with them, but I rarely do, or I never finish. So I'm pretty happy how this looks like, and I'm going to clean up a little bit, perhaps today or tomorrow, I don't know, so I can finish this, because it has been a long time since I started. But let me first show you my seat cushion. Okay, so this is how it looks like, and I put a zipper on it because I really want to be able to clean this seat cushion, especially during the winter. I don't know if I'll be here a long time because it will be really cold. So this is on the side, one of the sides. I don't think there is a right side or a wrong side, and this is how it looks like on the other one. So it's definitely not perfect, but I'm pretty happy with it. And honestly, towards the end I got a little bit more impatient, so I think the finishing was a little bit worse than it could be, but I think it's okay, and it looks pretty good. Well, let me just, yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm happy with it. So we just went to pick up the table for the sunroom. I really wanted to buy it used, and I contacted multiple people throughout these months, but it never worked out for some reason. But now I'm able to say that it's ready and it's here in the car, so that's great. And it's actually a piece from IKEA, which I really like. It's Norbo. From IKEA, and it's not sellable here anymore for some reason, I don't know why. And now the table was the missing piece for the sunroom, and I think that I can finally finish it and say that it's done, and I'm pretty stoked about it. So I'll see you probably tomorrow when I put the table in place. So it's the next day, and the table is set up, and it's really great, and we already ate lunch on it, so I'm pretty excited, and I think that I can even be here like randomly leisuring, like drawing or doing something else, I don't know, but I can see myself here a lot of time, so I'm pretty excited and pretty happy about how it turned out. So what I'm thinking is that I need to set up the vases and remove the table over there, so let me just flip the screen. Okay, here's the thing. This table has become really handy over the past few weeks, mainly because it's where I have the vases that I don't have nowhere to put them. So what I'm going to do is find places to put them, and probably I'm going to put some of them in the floor. And I need to buy vases, plates for the vases tomorrow. So I can seem to find anything that will work out for these. So I'm just going ahead and buy them so I can finish this project, because it doesn't make sense to be doing anything else. So today I'm just going to remove this table over here, which was pretty handy, but it's going. And then the vermicomposter is going to stay on that side. I will then figure out if there is another way to put these, or if I put here, I don't know, it won't look right here. So probably it's going into the corner. And then I'm going to hang these, and I think that everything will be okay. I also need to find another like bamboo stalk or something like that to use to hold my tomato plant, because it's growing a lot. And this one already have here me using yarn, like scraps of yarn over here as well. And I'm going to try to rearrange these and hopefully have something ready today. Like only the plates missing. So for example, like this one I have a small plate, that's fine, but this one, oh, I forgot to say, but my mother-in-law gave me this one, and like sage with a tomato plant on there, so I'm going to separate these two, and this one is sage, which I really like. And then she also got me another mint plant, so I think this one is peppermint and the one is regular mint. And these are all my pepper plants, and I'm going to give one away, like these ones, because that's to a friend of mine. So that will be all. And yeah, so this one looks pretty good. I do need to fertilize it, but yeah, let's see. And I'm going ahead and start, and hopefully have something ready today. Let's see. So I just spent a few minutes taking care of the lettuce that I bought earlier today. So I bought 12 seedlings of lettuce because they wouldn't allow me to buy less. But 12 is a lot here. So I paired each one, 3 of the lettuce with the tomato plants that I have. And I also put a big pot with lettuce and radishes. So I'm hoping that will give me some radishes, because I think that it will be something interesting to have, because it doesn't require a lot of space and doesn't require a lot of sunlight, like direct sunlight, which I don't have at this moment. I think that overall I'm pretty happy with the setup that I have at this moment. By mistake, I was thinking about adding more plants today and sowing some seeds. However, I forgot that I didn't have much soil. So I'll have to wait and buy some soil because everything it's closed tomorrow. It's Sunday. At least the shop where I go to buy this stuff, because I don't want to buy at a big brand store. So yeah, I'm thinking that I'm also going to add some petunias, like adding some flowers just to make it prettier, but I don't have a lot of space. So my coriander is sprouting, so that's great. And at this moment I only have the problem with chives, and I think that I pretty much killed the plant. Well, I didn't, aphids did, and I didn't fix it. So I have that problem, and I think that's it. I'm going to probably buy more soil and record another, and probably the last video, and all the evolution from my plant garden will probably be another video, because I think that this is getting way too long and might as well chop into different videos. But overall I'm pretty happy, and I will show you here how it looks like at this moment. Today I bought these plants. I really wanted to go where I went basically for a long time, and I finally went because we are on vacation. So this is oregano, this is chamomile, this is thyme, and this one is rocket. So let's see if it works out. And this is cinnamon basil, which I didn't know it was a thing, but I wanted one. And this is calendula, and I don't know if it will work out in containers and just like this, but hopefully it will. And this, I don't know how it's called in English. In Portuguese it's actually called perfect love, but I'll put here on the description. So my plan for today is to finish this makeover, I guess, because honestly, I think that pretty much everything is done, and what I will see is the progression and the development of this garden. And I think that for this video, the sunroom makeover, it's more than enough. I don't even know how much footage that I have. So I also bought another vase. It's a pretty large vase, and I bought another one mainly because I didn't want to wait any longer to find something else that could replace the container, so I just bought one, even though I'm trying to not use a lot of new things here, but it's okay. I'm just prioritizing my mental health here because I want to get this done. So what I'm going to do today is, I have a lot of basil plants. One of them I'm going to give to a friend, but since I separated through a lot of vases, I'm hoping that I can join some of them together. So I have less vases with basil, so I have more space for other kinds of herbs. And then I'm going to put some soil into this new vase and put all the new plants that I bought today and mix that up. I think that I got the companion planting nailed here, so let's see. If you haven't noticed by now, I'm pretty, I guess, enthusiastic about permaculture. Not willing to live somewhere else that's not the city at this moment, but I'm very interested in the concepts, and I read a lot about it. And why not do permaculture in the city? Because it's make do with what you have and bring nature to you. So yeah, so I'm going to try to do that. And let me just, before I start, show you how the lettuce and the radishes look like. So it only has been 9 days since I planted them and sowed them, and it looks pretty nice. Let me show you. So as you can see here, look at these radishes. It's looking pretty good, I guess. So I still have this problem. Well, I have a lot of lettuce, but I'll see what I do here, if I can. And let me just show you. This is the sunflower. It looks pretty nice. I also have another problem, which is, so as you can see, the tomatoes are blooming, and I've been fertilizing them just fine, because since this is container gardening, it kind of needs more fertilizing, I guess. So here's my problem. So this mint plant that my mother-in-law gave me, it's too big. So probably for now, it's going to stay as it is. But I'm going to change it and perhaps cut. So I just need to research how to cut without ruining the plant. Cut and let it for a smaller vase. Because honestly, I don't eat that much meat to have this huge vase. So let me just show you how big it is. Yeah, I don't need that. Okay, so let's start and work so I can have this ready today. It's 8:30. It's 8. It's 8.
8.